What's your name?
Maritza Mendoza.
And what ethnicity are you?
I, that's a confusing question for me.
Nationality, race?
Hispanic, Latina.
Hispanic, Latina. Okay, so where did you grow up?
I grew up in Wenatchee.
In Wenatchee? Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So you know Eduardo
Eduardo?
Ramos?
Yes, I
yeah.
do,
Yeah, I did another project with him, but
Yeah.
so how did you feel, like in the community, how did you feel the community in Wenatchee dealt with diversity and multicultural students? Do you feel like they did a good job doing that?
I feel like they did. Wenatchee has a lot of support groups or a lot of places like, hey, if you need to learn more about this, for example, immigrants here, and if you want to become a citizen, at the community center they offer classes for those type of things, or if you want to learn English, there's the college that has classes and stuff, so they really cater to the needs of mostly the Latinos because it's majority a Latino community. So yeah, it was really supportive, I would say.
Yeah, what's it been like transitioning from a small place like Wenatchee to a big campus?
Here. My first year was really shocking. It was shocking, I guess, in a really good way because it's mostly either you're Latino or you're American, like white American, and so it was cool to see other ethnicities here. And I'm mentoring the AAPI Center, so I grew really close to that community, and it's a community that I wasn't exposed to before.
And what's the API?
Asian Pacific American Islander Student Center. So
Awesome.
yeah, so it was really cool to find myself connecting with other cultures and seeing how similar our cultures are. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your name?
Mauricio Gonzalez.
And what is your nationality?
Mexican.
Mexican. And where are you from originally?
I'm from a place called Abasolo, Guanajuato.
Okay, when did you move here?
I moved here when I was about 7 to East Wenatchee, Washington.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So how did you feel going from, Mexico to Wenatchee?
I actually can't remember that well. I feel like I was
Yeah.
too young, but I didn't like it from what I remember.
Yeah. So you said you transferred from Tri-Cities, and you feel like it's more diverse here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about how people treated, how do you feel the treatment? Is the treatment like different at all, or do you feel like pretty much the same?
I don't really know about the treatment, but just like the different races that I see, I feel like in Tri-Cities I would see a lot of Latinos versus here in Pullman I see a lot of different races, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And especially from like Wenatchee too, like I know in Wenatchee I wouldn't see a lot of African American.
Yeah.
And I hang out with a lot of them, and I'm even like in an African American fraternity.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So I like the different races and
Yeah.
socializing with different people.
Definitely. And so do you know, or have you personally ever experienced, discrimination or